All right, so I got a real good quote that I want to discuss or talk about. It's an Albert Einstein quote, and the quote is everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. And I see this, I've seen comics and pictures that's created for this kind of stuff, and the thing I find so interesting about this quote and why it sticks with me so much is that judging a fish for whether it can climb a tree or not is ridiculous. And some of the things that we're able to do or not do, we beat ourselves up because we can't do them. It could be anything. It could be some sort of fitness task. It could be like lifting a certain amount of weight with all the stuff that I'm into, maybe running a certain distance. It could be a job. It could be being like a manager or a leader. Like this, a lot of stuff that are kind of at the ends of our own potential that are really, really challenging. And the one thing that kind of why I like this quote is because for many years I was so focused on running marathons and just running. I did this for years. Years. I was thinking that, what, if I run a marathon, I'm going to get a six pack, I'm going to get lean. And that didn't happen, of course. And I ended up just getting beat up. I ended up having lots of low testosterone, killing my libido, making me feel like garbage, and just essentially trying to yo-yo diet. The only reason why I lose weight is because I'd count calories and I'd run a lot and do a little bit of weight training. And then I discovered the deadlift. And then I got really into barbell lifting. CrossFit hit the scene. I was kind of a naysayer of CrossFit. And then the idea or CrossFit started to grow on me. Now, I don't do CrossFit. However, I do respect the sport and organization, and I like what they've created. Some of it's negative, some of it's positive, but for the most part, it's mostly positive. They basically have made working out pretty cool, and they've made a lot of girls strong. That's for damn sure. They made a lot of guys weak too, but guys that were strong weaker. But anyways, that's a different topic. The idea is that, once I discovered the deadlift and got into barbell lifting and got really strong, I kept making progress. I made progress that most people could not make as fast as I did. I was lifting more and more weight. I got stronger and stronger. I felt better. And I don't know if I'd say I didn't know what was going on. I knew what was going on, but I was getting stronger and I was feeling better. I messed with different diets and nutrition like the paleo diet, low carb diets, carb backloading, carb night, everything. And I started to challenge a lot of my viewpoints on calories in, calories out. And when I discovered strength training, just analogy with, everybody's a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing it's stupid. And that's me. I'm the fish that feels stupid because I can't run a mile under 8 minutes without freaking feeling enamored and being destroyed. I mean, I can run one, but I'm going to be destroyed. And my body just does not run really well. Everyone says they hate running, yet some of these people that hate running can run an 8 minute mile without a problem. Now, of course, that's not everybody. But like for me, to run a 10-minute mile is ridiculous. I mean, I do have to push myself. I'm just a bad runner. Now, I've worked my ass off to get better at it, and I have gotten better at it. But it's almost like pushing a heavy ball up a hill. Like ridiculous. Just it continues to just as this, it just gets steeper, and I just keep rolling it up. It gets harder and harder, and then I hurt myself and I knock myself back. With weight training and the deadlift and squatting and benching, after I discovered all those exercises, or I didn't discover it. As soon as I started actually doing them and getting really into it, I kept getting stronger and I started feeling better. And I discovered that 5 reps is okay. 3 reps is okay. 1 rep is okay. And I got stronger and stronger and I felt great. And I feel like that I can share this with other people. And watching other fitness channels on YouTube and reading other material of books and listening to other stuff on podcasts, I'm beginning to realize that I'm that fish that was meant to fly, not meant to climb a tree. I'm meant to swim. It's kind of like you got to find what animal you are. I've heard this. I heard Rob Wolf talk about this on his podcast. Is you need to find out what animal you are, and then you need to train like it. Of course, you need to do some of the stuff that a cheetah does, but if you're a gorilla, you're not going to do cheetah stuff all the time. You're going to do mostly gorilla stuff. And if you are a cheetah, you'll do some gorilla stuff, but you're going to do mostly cheetah stuff. And why is that? It's kind of like, should you work on your weaknesses or should you work on your strengths? Now, these days, a lot of the time, we're so focused on building our strengths. This is really what the thing is. And sometimes we have weaknesses we need to work on. But you know what? Actually, if you really if you've read the book Strength Finder by, I think, is it a Gallup book? I can't remember. But the thing is that you have to understand that if you fight against what you're really good at, everything does not feel right. I think that's something to really understand. If something you're doing you're not good at, and you've been working at it for a while, of course there's going to always be some difficulties. There's always going to be some challenges. I think there always will be, no matter what. It take years to get good at something, but some things are just hard. Like, they're really hard. They're so hard that it's like scratching a chalkboard. It's like scratching a chalkboard. It's like you can. Some people can hang in there and they can tolerate the sound, but most will quit. But if you hang in there, you can make progress. But even then, it's still nails on a chalkboard. It still hurts your ears. But you try your best to get better at it, and you do get better at it. And you trick yourself into believing you love it, or you don't hate it. But it's not in your nature. Now, kind of talking metaphysical and sort of philosophy, but if you feel like what you're doing is right and you feel good about it and it gives you energy, it's probably moving you in the right direction, and you should keep doing it. Like making this video, it makes me feel good. I feel like everything that I've done to set this microphone up, this camera, and everything I got here, my little Minecraft sword back here, makes me feel good. There's something I get out of this, and I don't know what it is. And even though I'm not making any money and there's no foreseeable future to make any income from this, I truly enjoy this. And I want to get better at it because I enjoy it. I get energy from it. Now, at work, I can go ahead and train more clients and help more people one-on-one, but I don't feel like I'm in the right place, because I feel like I'm having to chase people down that don't really want it. Now, of course, I have clients and I have a business at work or within a business. However, I don't feel fulfillment with all the people. And the reason why is because there's so many different, there's just not enough of them. That's what it comes down to. I crave I like finding the right people. Like, if you're watching my video, it means you're that right kind of person. You're looking to get better and you're trying to find a way to get better. And I've kind of gone over my limit for this video, but I hope you liked it. If you liked it, click the thumbs up. And I hope you got something out of this video. But again, please subscribe if you liked it. And thanks for watching.